Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things already rolling. And when these two meet, generally speaking, sparks fly. Now it's Yamal, and that is headed for the middle. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And Torres! Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, it would have to be the highly rated Dean Howson. The perfect blend of total football and tiki-taka. I like the front-footed approach he takes to defending. He's very effective, pushing people back by almost joining in central midfield himself. And, you know, he has a real air of authority about him now as he matures through the game.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. And here's Torres. Torres! Oh, needed to be more decisive in the end.
No surprise there. Can't be hesitant in those moments, Peter. Just allowed the defence to regroup and stop the attack.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That has been slung wide. Carreras. Ruben Dias kept his eye on it, and he's there. And this is Torres. And Torres! Oh! Fantastic! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Into the channel. Pedri providing an outlet on that flank.
Portugal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Now it's Torres. Nicely spread. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Howson is always looking to break lines. And it's Pedri. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And this is Torres. Approaching the half-hour mark. And this is Ronaldo. Now, can they get him away? There's the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Portugal with the corner. They're first. Spain are looking to go forward now. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking for options for movement. Deco. Oh, good take in a good area.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Dani Olmo. No, it's come to nothing. Moved on forwards. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. He's found a way through. Oh, it's a great ball here. Shot, surely! Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. What's going wide left? Pepe gets across to intercept that. Half-time getting close now. Rui Costa. Now it's Rafael Leao. Howson cuts out the pass. Goes looking wide. Dani Olmo. And now the breakaway. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he get on the end of this? Guti. Guardiola. Carreras. And it's Olmo. Looking for the run. Can he get onto this? Oh, that's a fine interception. And the shot! And that's in! And this is getting better and better. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. The second half is up and running.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
The normal. And Carreras. Dani Olmo chasing after it. Deco. No way through there. And here's Rafael Leao. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Spain needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Yamal. João Cancelo gets over and intercepts. And it's Deco. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Yamal! And that is wildly off target.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift. Spain are totally dominant in the middle of the park, and no way through zone. There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
The normal, not the most accurate pass. Now it's Rui Costa, Rafael Leao. Guti, almost an hour gone. Guardiola. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And here's Rafael Leao. Oh, nicely intercepted. Guardiola. That is ended up in no man's land. Rui Costa. Threads one in. Chance for a shot! There's a goal! Just one goal in it now. Game on! The movement so precise. The finish sumptuous.
Portugal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Just one in it now.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
It's Figo. Well, that looks a decent ball. Rui Costa. Now then, the ball's come loose. Pass somewhat off target.
Portugal really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a... And the shot! It's in!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He won't be happy with that one. Great vision. Williams. And here's Pedri. It's a good run down the right. He's a sharp little ball here. Vigo gets into a good position. Howson clears it away.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Pedri. Mendes makes the interception. Carreras. João Cancelo proves too strong. That's going to go a long way. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo charging forward, the ball at his feet. Cristiano shoots! And it's there! And what a climax we have here! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Portugal give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Tries a shot! It's in! We thought they were done, but never say never. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left.
And that will be it. Magic. What a magical football match, and genuine respect all round. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So things are underway. Looking for the run. And that's aimed into the middle.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And he's picked out the run. Well read, nice interception. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Frankie de Jong is one of the most versatile midfielders in the game, capable of playing all sorts of roles, including even regista and centre-back. But he seems to see himself as a holding player, and his ability to distribute could well be key here.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this. Can he finish? And that is certainly not what he had in mind. And they've switched it over to the other side. Now it's Gullit. And it's Van Basten. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Schneider. Rijkaard. And here's Van Basten. It's Van Basten! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And it's Schneider. And this is Gullit. Lovely pass, but... Oh, shooting chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Van Dijk can get it clear. He's had it taken off him. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Van der Ven. And that is a little undercooked. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
The Netherlands have reclaimed it. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It's a promising position.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
Can he spark a counter here? And here's Cruyff. Now, can they get him away? And they can counter here. Ake. Schneider. Timber spots it and intercepts. Rijkaard wins the duel this time. Seedorf. Rijkaard. And here's Gullit. So Gullit! Goal, the Netherlands! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
The Netherlands have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here. And
applies the finish!
And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
The Netherlands are looking to go forward now. Couldn't squeeze it through.
Oh, sweet feet.
Now it's Reinders. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. Looking to play him in. Schneider. And the counter is on. That's a nicely shaped ball. Shot, surely! Oh, good finish. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And this is Van Basten, and he's got away from him. Can he finish? And again! Oh, that's close, and that will be the last of it. It's half-time.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
The Netherlands firmly in control at the break. 2-0 the score. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Looking tidy in possession here. Rijkaard. Reinders. And it's Cruyff. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Van Basten. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Cruyff showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Van Nistelrooy. Schneider. Chance here to counter. Seedorf can see things others simply cannot. Shifted it to the flank. The Netherlands, with this handy-looking 2-0 lead, they are looking comfortable. Van der Vaart receives it in a wide position. Schneider. Schneider running with intent. That looks a good ball through. Gullit. And the finish! Brilliant! That is a gem! An absolute gem! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And now he has two. A case now of complete control. Ake. And Reinders. Oh, good read. It'll be a throw-in. Great vision.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
That's a corner kick. It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Tries one from from range. Fantastic from Van der Vaart. A finish of true class. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
So could they be onto something here? Van der Vaart. Van Basten. And it's Reinders. Driving forward. Not much subtlety about that challenge. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Timber. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Van Basten. Rijkaard. Van der Vaart has it in a wide position.
Substitution in progress.
The Netherlands have their third corner. Cruyff goes short. Opts to play it back. Goes for a shot! Timber receives it in a good position. He's having a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
It's a good foot in there. Schneider getting forward. And it's Gullit. Seedorf. And here's Cruyff. And Cruyff! It's hit the upright. Just cruising! They are cruising! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
The Netherlands, palpably stronger, better, superior. Seedorf.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Well timed, excellent interception. Ake, can he get on the end of this?
Added time.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. And this is Cruyff. That's been slipped through. Rijkaard. Gravenberg. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And time is up. The Netherlands, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Gullit gleefully reminding us of what a superb day he's had at the office.
Today's winning lottery numbers.
Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.